And just moments ago, we got word from a U.S. appeals court. This is breaking. The court found the president's global tariffs were found to be illegal. The court finding Trump exceeded his authority in imposing the tariffs, upholding an earlier ruling by the Court of International Trade that ruled Trump wrongfully invoked an emergency law to issue the tariffs. This is a major development at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. With us now to discuss that and more, this evening's political panel. Bloomberg Politics contributors Rick Davis, partner at Stonecourt Capital, our Republican strategist, alongside Democratic analyst Jeanne Zaino, democracy visiting fellow at Harvard's Kennedy School's Ash Center. Rick, Jeanne, didn't know we'd be talking about this, but that's the way it goes around here. The tariffs are illegal. Does Donald Trump care?
I think Donald Trump will care. I mean,
he likes to abide by the courts.
He likes to show force, right? Yeah. And the emergency powers gave him that. But he does have other mechanisms to implement some portion of those tariffs. He might not be able to do all of them with every country that he had had under a tariff regime.
Yes, right.
But programs like, Section 301 and others give him the ability alone, the power of the executive branch to implement some of those tariffs. So there'll probably be a new regime put into place while they appeal this decision.
Fair enough. So over the weekend, Jeanne, these tariffs maybe lift, but in the coming hours, the administration finds an alternative, a different argument, because it's the emergency that the court is ruling on here.
That's right. And that was always suspect. And, reading the statute, it was very, very hard to imagine that the court would support a declaration of an emergency. He talked about an emergency for things like the trade deficit, for instance. But yet that has been going on for decades and decades, hardly constituting an emergency. So it was always an uphill battle for the administration. They will certainly appeal. And of course, this is part of what the administration is going to have to contend with, and consumers and businesses around the world, countries around the world, this uncertainty as it pertains to tariffs. This is what the president took on when he announced this regime, and we'll have to see what the courts say as this moves forward.